Hey everybody, this is RozeLeeMC. My name's Tommy.
And I'm Devin.
And today we are going to talk about something that's been in the news the past month or so. At least, to my knowledge, it's been only the past month. That's when I started picking up on it. We're talking about the Mars 1 mission, which is if you don't know it, you can Google it, you can do your own research on it. We've done a little bit of research on it. And it's basically a privately funded mission to send 4 people to Mars and to try to colonize it and, explore it. And they're on a one-way ticket. They're never coming back. They will die either on the way there or they will die on Mars. So we're going to talk a little bit about our opinions on it. If we think there's anything useful to come out of it, if we think it's a stupid idea, a good idea, and just sort of share our opinions with each other, and then hopefully get some opinions from anyone else who's out there watching. So Devin, what do you think about the Mars 1 mission?
Alright, so I got mixed feelings for this thing. First off, I believe it is probably the dumbest thing in the world to literally take 4 people and try and start a civilization amongst Mars. Really, what are you going to accomplish with 4 people? I understand if there was a return trip, there could be potential in doing something, coming back, going back, and continuous trips back and forth. On the other hand, if they make it to Mars, that is the final foot that we finally made. I said finally a lot and final. But it'd be that final section we actually needed to get to Mars. We haven't done that with a human foot yet, and they would be people who just made history. And with that history, that's another step forward to continue the dream of space.
Yeah. There have been a lot of scientific minds that have weighed in on this, and most of them have been really skeptical of the mission. Some of them not so much in that the mission could be done, but that the mission could be done in the way that it's being conceived right now. The estimated time that this would take would be about 10 years, because they plan on trying to do this in the year 2025. So people such as Neil deGrasse Tyson said that he tries not to get in the way of people who dream big, but he doesn't think that they'll be able to accomplish what they want in the time frame they've set. So another problem with it would be the time frame. There's also the fact that they're on a $6 billion budget. That's a lot of money to come up with, and they're having trouble finding investors. One of the ways they've tried to pay for it is they're already looking for ways to make a reality TV show out of it. So these 4 people who are possibly going to be dying in space on the way to Mars, or they're dying on the face of Mars, people are going to be watching them being like, oh, this is what's on NBC tonight, why don't we watch? So that's one of the problems I have with it, is there's a lot of, like, yeah, this is somebody's chance to be a historical figure. This is somebody's chance to be the next Columbus. But at the same time, this is also somebody's chance to be like a reality TV star who just gets used and, in a way, murdered.
So, before I go on about how much I hate this, so they're going to be the next Columbus, right?
Possibly.
Alright, who made it there first?
The Vikings.
So, okay, so we know the Vikings have already made it to Mars, guys. Keep that in mind.
No, the Vikings beat Columbus to the Americas, is what I was saying.
No, but I'm saying who beat the new Columbus there, and you said the Vikings. So, guys, the Vikings made it to Mars. So, just so you know, you believe in the Vikings. They made it to Mars. Go ask Peterson and everyone. They're at Mars. But this $6 billion budget, I don't know the exact cost. I believe it was somewhere between 80 billion to $1 trillion. Yes, that's a big gap of how much it cost just to make it with the rover to get to Mars. And that was landing and all that, blah, blah, blah. But now you have to supply 4 people. I don't think it's possible. So there I am. I'm a complete doubter. If it happens, I'll be really happy because I'm a huge space guy. But that's my thought process on it.
I just looked it up. The estimated, or the final cost for developing the rover reached $2.47 billion. So it's less than half of what they're aiming for theirs. But still, like you said, that's a lot of money to think about food, think about ways to create a livable atmosphere. Because it's not like they can just land there and breathe the air. They have to basically create an Earth-like environment on Mars.
Also, what you brought up was the cost of the rover, not the cost of transporting the rover.
Either way, it says the cost for developing the rover, 2.5. So yeah, there's all other costs involved, but either way, it's a lot of money to come up with, and there are a lot of things that need to be done.
All right, so we brought up our points. I believe it's bad. You believe it's?
I think it's a poorly planned idea, but eventually I think it's going to be something we need to explore. My one last question is, well, I've got two last questions. Would you sign up for it?
Yeah.
I would not. I'd rather die on Earth. Second question, if it happens and they make a TV show, would you watch the TV show?
I would definitely have to tune in on occasion just to see what's going on. How about you?
I might watch a couple episodes, but I tend to not like reality TV, so I wouldn't watch for long.
All right. Well, it's been a great day with us. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And as always, I'm Devin.
And I'm Tommy.
This has been RozeLeeMC. Enjoy your day.